All right, this is Brian Kirkpatrick in preparation for speech number 5. Speech number 4, I believe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 people present. You were starting late, I don't care who does it. Good morning. My name is Brian Kirkpatrick, and this morning I'm going to speak to you about civilian education while in the military service. Today's specific purpose is that I want to make sure you guys understand that continuing your civilian education while you're in the military service is both possible and critical to your future success. My thesis statement today is that you should and can continue your civilian education easily while you're serving in the military on a full-time basis. So the day comes when you find yourself out of the military service, maybe after 20 years of valued service, maybe after your initial 6 years, or maybe somewhere in between. But after those days are over, what's next for you? How can you prepare yourself? What are you going to fall back on? Well, you guys know now that I'm a college student, as evidence of you sitting here listening to my speech. Thank you very much. So hopefully that'll work for me. But what I'm going to talk to you about during this speech is that furthering your civilian education will help you in your current military status now while you're in, and then in the future afterwards. There are 3 big things that I'm going to talk to you about, focus on. The first of which is that the military service has multiple ways of assisting you in continuing your civilian education. We have education services that are just vast and found everywhere in the military. 2 common types of education services that we use and that I'm familiar with is the Professional Education Center down in Camp Robinson, Arkansas that I'll talk about, and then of course education services that you'll find on military posts. The Professional Education Center is located at Camp Robinson, Arkansas, which we're probably familiar with as National Guardsmen. That's something that we use on a regular basis. The professionals down there you can talk to by face-to-face or over the phone or over emails. And what they'll do is help you find a school that best serves your needs and can best assist you in getting your degrees. Secondly, they'll also help you put your packet together to apply to these schools and make it a pretty easy process. The second education services that you'll find is pretty much at every active duty post. They have civilians assigned just to help you further your education. One of the good things that they're good for is to help you determine what financial aids that are out there to help you out. Concerning financial aid, 2 types of financial aids that I want to talk about. There are various types, but 2 of the most common is the GI Bill and tuition assistance. Now there are a variety of GI Bills out there. The one specifically I'm under is the post 9/11 GI Bill. That particular bill would pay for my college, but instead I've transferred that to my kids, and they're getting college education from that. But yet the military has found a way to help me pay for mine through tuition assistance, which is what I use. And that's a little bit more strict, a little bit more stringent, and there's more cost to you. But again, it's yet another way that we've found to help you and us continue our civilian educations. Not only does the military find several ways to help you pay for your education, it can provide facilities for you, especially on active duty posts. If you're an online student, there are buildings, libraries, USOs, all different places that you can actually go find a computer and internet access at no cost to you to help you with your education. Additionally, oftentimes in military posts, they will actually have college classes right there on post, within blocks of where you live, making it extremely easy for you to attend class and get home with a minimal amount of time. The second big thing that I want to talk to you about is that continuing your education benefits you in the military service now. It will help you out with what you're doing. Continuing your education in the military service assists you in broadening your knowledge and makes you a better asset for your unit and your company. For example, myself right now. Hopefully I'm learning all this good information to where I can help present my ideas for organizational improvements and other things throughout the rest of my career. Participating in classes introduces you to other fellow service members. This is a network that you can develop to assist you in your day-to-day duties. You might be able to find a friend in another area that will definitely help you out. Increasing your college provides promotion points. For those of us enlisted guys, promotion points means promotion, which means a better paycheck, which is important to most of us. Secondly, if you want to become an officer, which will definitely improve your pay and retirement benefits, college education is a requirement. Finally, your civilian education is considered as part of your retention. If you find yourself with 20 years of service, the Army puts you in front of a retention board to decide whether you should stay in the service or whether you should go. If you certainly want to stay in and continue on past 20 years, your education level is often a contributing factor to the decision whether the Army retains you or not. So again, having an education only benefits that. The last thing that I wanted to talk to you about was continuing education and attaining a bachelor's degree will benefit you after your service. And we'll talk about jobs. Having a bachelor's degree, or any degree, will definitely improve your chances of getting a good job after your service is over. I found a study on Forbes.com. It was a 2003 report that said in 2001 unemployment for college graduates was at 2.2%, or if you find yourself without a college degree, it was at 4.2%. So definitely a significant difference there. Along with finding a job is the salary of a job. A college degree assists you in getting a better paying job. I found a study on AOL.com that said in 2012 an average college graduate, earned $44,259 a year. Another study I found, it was a little older than that, in 2010 on online, WJS.com, said that non-college graduate students earned an average of $25,900 a year. So I know there's a couple years difference, but still, it's a short time frame that you can see a college education makes a significant difference. So in closing, the military values those soldiers who try to continue their civilian education. It helps provide a more knowledgeable force that results in a more effective team. That, of course, is good for us. Because what the military has done for us is found ways to help us improve our civilian education. They've worked with colleges. They've found ways to give us credit for the training and the jobs that we've already done and that we get paid for. However, these particular benefits come with a cost. They come with a price. First is a commitment to serve. You've got to sign up and you've got to serve. All of which we've already taken that commitment already. The second is commitment to devote just a few hours a week. As little as 1 or 2 hours, 3 hours a week to devote to 1 or 2 classes at a time. What I want to end with is that, believe me, that any level of effort you put towards your civilian education will pay huge dividends throughout the future. So, thanks for your time.